Smallpox, a disease caused by the variola virus, was a major cause of disease and mortality across the world up through the 18th century. The disease was characterized by fever, discomfort, and muscle aches, followed by the development of a red rash and rhizid pustules on the face and extremities. This disease caused a particularly high mortality rate among children and was known to affect all social classes, including many European royalty. In urban areas, smallpox was seen as an inevitability, while it would occasionally cause severe outbreaks in rural areas. Theories surrounding causes of the disease still incorporated elements of the humoral theory, ranging from the disease being a humoral expulsion of an internal seed planted by one's mother, miasma, and poor diet. The concept of a noxious atom was also suggested, but didn't gain much traction, and still held elements of humoral theory. The first method used for protection against smallpox was variolation, which consisted of transferring material from the pustules of a person with a mild case of smallpox to a healthy individual with a lancet, with the intention of causing a survivable case of the disease. However, this method was dangerous and unpredictable in its results, which halted its spread in England. However, when Lady Mary Wortley Montagu had variolation performed on her own children, this practice was legitimized and popularized in England. Edward Jenner was an orphan who underwent variolation at a young age, which was physically devastating to him due to the use of dieting, purging, and bleeding as preparation for the procedure. Jenner then went on to apprentice with a country surgeon, where he was first introduced to the idea that cowpox infection could confer resistance to smallpox infection. After studying under the surgeon John Hunter, Jenner returned to the countryside and performed his first inoculation against smallpox, transferring the cowpox virus to the 8-year-old James Phipps from an infected milkmaid. After the boy recovered, Jenner inoculated him with smallpox, which caused no disease and showed the effectiveness of the inoculation. To publicize and add experimental support to his finding, Jenner published an inquiry into the causes and effects of the variolae vaccinae, which coined the term vaccination and presented his theory. This publication first met with doubts and criticism from medical professionals, largely for the novelty of the treatment, lack of access to the materials required, and the popularity of variolation. However, once Jenner gave physicians access to vaccination materials that they tested on patients with great success, vaccination grew in popularity, even reaching the United States, from which Thomas Jefferson sent Jenner a letter commending his work. After tirelessly promoting his vaccine, Jenner would eventually return to his home to start a vaccination clinic, from which he eventually retired and died from a stroke in 1823. After Jenner's death, vaccination came to replace variolation for smallpox in England, with several advancements made in the storage and safe inoculation of the vaccine, as well as the vaccine becoming a hybrid cowpox and smallpox virus. Smallpox would decrease in prevalence and severity throughout the 20th century, with its worldwide eradication coming near the end of the century.
Please go get your vaccination. Please go get your vaccination. Get vaccinated for you, for your family, for your loved ones, and absolutely for this cute little face.